Hello, hello. Hopefully my mic sounds fine because I accidentally just unplugged it. How's everybody doing this evening? Hi, Angie. How are you? I'm looking at my... I sound quiet? Ooh, okay. I'm talking like right into the mic, like I'm eating the mic. Let me turn myself up a bit. How about now? Do I sound better now? Better? Okay. Let me make sure that it's coming through my Yeti and not through my computer. Oh, damn, I really do sound quiet, don't I? Try and fix that. I don't know if I'm just trying to talk quieter or if I like typically yell or whatever, which also very possible. I sound like I'm surrounded by 5 people who are sleeping. Well, I'm not surrounded by 5 people who are sleeping. I'm surrounded by 5 boxes that are not moving, but boxes aren't people, so you get what you get. I don't know, like, is the game too loud? Like, what's up? Like, what's going on? Just how about I just like get going a little bit? We'll get going a little bit, and you can tell me if I sound normal the more I talk. Hey, Plump, how's it going? Talk with more energy? Okay. Alright. That's fair enough. I'll eat the mic and also talk with more energy. I'm just tired, dude. Really tired. I almost did not stream today because I was tired. And then I was like, you know what? We need to grind. We need to lock in. Welcome back to another TheCapsLocke episode. I don't know which number this is for White 2. I think we're somewhere in the teens. I think this might be 13, 11, 12, one of them. I'm going to quickly check our boxes because I want to make sure that we have our encounter from Route 13, which we do. It's a Soul Rock. I forgot to log him last time. So let me make sure to do that. Soul Rock. We did that. Yeah, let's take a look at our current team. You can see at the bottom of the screen, but I'll bring them up anyway. We've got Shulk, the Zubstrika, level 44. I don't know how I feel about using a Zubstrika again. I mean, like, it'll probably come in handy a little bit more, given that we face off against a water-type gym at the end of this game. And the Volt Switch lead is really good. I know we experimented a little bit with that last time. We've got our Zoroark and Zoroark as well. OSHA Violation 2, who I thought I was going to box, and now has come out in a moment of need as we've had several deaths, and OSHA Violation 2 is one of the higher level Pokemon that we've got currently on our team. He's a tank. You know him, you love him. He only knows Ghost-type moves, which is a problem. But it's a problem we can't fix because he will only learn Ghost-type moves unless I want to waste a slot to let him learn something really bad, like Thief or Return. Which actually Return might not be so bad with OSHA, but I'd like to find a special move, if possible, for him. And then we've got Baggins, our Amoonguss, who has grown significantly over the last couple of episodes. This looks very similar with our last Amoonguss crewmate, who was similarly very tanky and had literally this exact same moveset. So yeah, you kind of know what you're getting at this point with Amoonguss. Then we got Man of War, the soon-to-be Jellicent, who we are bringing in as a replacement for our dead Swanna. No I'm not really sure how this is going to go. This is the first time I'm looking at its nature, plus speed, minus defense. It's okay. Like, I would have liked to have a plus special or plus special defense, but I mean, plus speed is not anything to scoff at, especially for a relatively slow Pokemon like Frillish. This is pretty good. And then rounding out the crew, we've got our main man, Strawberry, here, who's got Hone Claws, Rock Slide, Earthquake, and X-Scissor. I am very excited for the future of Excadrill. Now that we have one, last time our Excadrill died pretty early. We didn't even evolve it. See, Plump is asking for deaths. I'll go ahead and share our 2 deaths from last time as well. We had Daisy the Swanna, who I believe got hit with an electric type move or a rock type move or something, and died. Total misplay on my part. Unfortunate loss here with the plus speed nature. And then also Melon, the Crocodile, who actually, as Crocodiles go, like, not the best Crocodile, to be honest. I probably should have held off evolution for it to get Earthquake, and it probably may have saved Melon, but here we are with our dead box here. And he's there. Rip in pieces, unfortunately. So today, we've got all our encounters from Route 14, 13, Undella Town, Undella Bay, Seaside Cave. I think all that's left is to keep moving with the story. Yeah, I don't see what else we can really do. I feel like I've stalled long enough. And I'm going to stall for a couple more seconds because I got Boba delivered because I was sad and it just got here. So I'm going to go grab it real quick. But when I come back, we'll be doing some more story progress, I guess, just kind of getting to the next town. I'm not sure exactly like what we've got coming up. I'm looking. Opelucid City. Oh, right, Opelucid City. I guess that makes sense. Did we make it to Lacunosa Town? I can't remember. Part of the problem is, on Friday of last week, I was playing this game, actually, with Blanc on my personal channel. We're doing a Nuzlocke randomizer, and we're like right around the same part. So I can't remember what we've done in this run versus that run. I know we ended that run around the 8th gym. I think we had beaten 8th gym. So I guess maybe we just keep going. I know that I could have gotten Cobalion on Route 13 as well, which I didn't know prior to running into that earlier in the randomizer. But unfortunate miss there. I would have really liked to have Cobalion. I think the steel fighting would have been a good typing to have on the team. Anyway, I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I've returned with my boba. God, man, that Undella Town night music sounds so good. Like, it's so calming. Gotta be, like, underrated Pokemon track for sure. I feel like I completely forget about it every time. But, oh yeah. Love that song, man. I return. What is happening? Tatsumi's here. They are commenting on my pronunciation of Cobalion, which, no, I have no idea how it's pronounced. Cobalion? It's off of, it's like based off cobalt, right? Cobalt, the mineral. So Cobalion would make sense, but Cobalt Lion? I don't know. I think it could go either way. I genuinely don't know, kind of don't care. Like, I'm so bad at with Pokemon pronunciations in general. It's just like, man, whatever, dude. I hope you're doing well, Tatsumi. You gotta be careful, I think, with some of these fights going forward. And it sucks too, because like I know that I had been training up my my Lampent, and I still want to get that Lampent evolved into a Chandelure at some point. Is it even a Lampent right now, or is it a? I think we're gonna go with Baggins. It's still a Litwick, isn't it? Oh, that's a big hit. Good choice on Baggins, I think. Getting the resistance off. I'm not looking forward to this, guys. I think this is a really crappy position to be in. It either goes for a crunch or a high jump kick. It went for the crunch when it saw the Amoonguss, so I think we're safe to switch into Strawberry here. Because I don't think Baggins survives another crunch. That 95 speed is going to be interesting. I think we can go into Strawberry. It's either we go into Strawberry, we potentially lose Baggins. Baggins currently has the big root, so there's no way he can outspeed. The question is, does it see a kill with a random move, or is it just crunch? We could go into Zoroark, but it's gonna see Excadrill when we go into Zoroark, so it's gonna use a fighting type move on the next turn, which we don't want, and I don't think Zoroark can kill with Night Slash. This is a precarious position. I think we have to take a risk here. We're gonna bring in Strawberry. Okay, good read there. So it's definitely seeing high jump kick here. So I'm gonna I need to look at the speed of Scrafty, because I need to make sure that we can outspeed it. Dude, first fight of the night and we're already struggling. What else is new, man? Alright, neutral Scrafty, max IVs is 71, which means we outspeed here. We can go for an Earthquake and kill, I think. Easy. Oh boy. That was a crazy fight. I mean, like, I probably could have kept Zebstrika in, at least for one more attack, but I wasn't really thinking. That fighting type weakness, man. Fighting Dark specifically is a problem for our team. I mean, we've got 2 Pokemon weak to fighting, 2 Pokemon weak to Dark. And the ones that aren't are not our tanks, aside from Baggins, who still needs to level up a little bit, by the way. I think we're letting him go a little bit. We need to get him up to speed with the rest of the crew. But that's the situation we're in right now. I mean, like, that's just it, man. An item down there, I kind of want it. Is there Hidden Grotto on this route? I can't remember. Cobalt Eon removing the T. Ah, okay. Well, you know better than I do, so. I think we have a cutter in the box, don't we? Isn't it Thursday for you? It is Thursday for me. Why? Oh, it's not set to Thursday on my DS, and also we already got our encounter for the place where that Jellicent is. So, no Jellicent for us. We don't have a cutter in the box. We can definitely get one, though. Oh, Melon was our cutter. We can give it to Jay. Honestly, like, Jay is a Pokemon that I want to use. Like, I want to use Drapion. I just can't see where it would be, like, particularly useful coming up. Link, of course, could do it, but... Yeah, I've seen those videos, too. I have thoughts. I mean, like... On one hand... okay, for those who aren't aware, because Tatsumi is not elaborating, but I'm a Blissey is a content creator who's done a lot of YouTube videos, Pokemon YouTube videos, exposing, not necessarily exposing, but like talking about how difficult it was, especially back in the day, to really Remoraid can't learn Cut. That's annoying. Especially back in the day, it was very difficult to get, like, on par with the competitive meta unless you hacked in Pokemon. And so I'm a Blissey did a bunch of videos that kind of, like, went through and... Sorry, I'm thinking and talking at the same time. They went through and kind of, like, explained how long it would take without hacking to get, like, to build, like, one championship team. And I think it was, like, something like for Gen 4 or Gen 5, it was like 200 hours of in-game time to build a competitive team, whereas in Scarlet and Violet, it's a lot less. You know, I don't know. But I'm a Blissey has done it for, I think, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, and Gen 6, I think. But yeah, no, a lot of champs are hackers to get... I mean, it's not like they're using Pokemon that aren't obtainable in-game, right? They're definitely obtainable. It's just that they take so long and are so intricate to obtain, right? You need to make sure you have the exact IVs and EVs and breeding and all of that. And without the like stuff like bottle caps and the berries that reset your EVs and stuff, it's difficult to do, right? Exactly. They're all legal, it's just different. Nobody can learn Cut. Nobody can learn Cut in this dang game. There's no reason why my rat cannot learn Cut. It's got a hand. It knows how to use Tail Slap. How is it... Also, hi, Clefairy. How are you? Remoraid can't learn Cut because it's a gun, not a knife. It can only use Shoot. I mean, like, bayonets exist. But you're not wrong. Scorpy can learn it. I know Scorpy can learn it. I just want to avoid teaching it to Scorpy because I want to use him later on, so I don't want to take up a slot with an HM move. What about Vespiquen? Can Vespiquen learn it? One of your Deadmons? I don't want to. I don't like having Deadmons in the party. Feels wrong. They're dead. They need to rest. Lovely, Roost can learn Cut. We're gonna... Check it out, guys. We're finally using this Vespiquen that I was so happy about getting. It would have been a good early game encounter. In any other situation, but I think in challenge mode it was a little difficult. You know the status screen moves? Like light screen and reflect? Yeah, what about them? Oh, like, do I have them? Like, in my possession? I don't know if I do. Oh, no, I don't. We're gonna find out right now. Oh, like tapping them and stuff? Yeah. I know they exist. And make them jump. Let them party. Oh, don't tap. Swipe? Alright. I'm swiping and it's... Is it happy? I don't know. Oh, there he is. Look at him jumping. Cute. I didn't know that was there. I knew the tap was there. What do we get for... I'm not doing this. I'm not wasting my time in the status screen. We got places to be. All of that for max repel. Waste my time. Somehow found a use for that dreaded thing. Plump, I still don't understand why you don't like Vespiquen. It's gorgeous. She's beautiful. Like, what saved you 250? I mean, I'm gonna use it. Like, that's the thing, is like, at least it's not like a revive. Get back here, Frillish. I think another endgame strategy is going to be having Mienshao in the back and Zoroark leading. Or at least, like, Zebstrika into Zoroark. Because of the psychic type no slow guy. Let me fight you. Use King Gambit. I'm not entertaining silly things. Amolga Brian, welcome back. Long time no see. I hope you are well. Alrighty. We're gonna go... Well, is Delcatty gonna fake out? We could go into a... Spark it. Yeah, it's gonna fake out. Okay, that's fine. We'll Volt Switch. We'll Volt Switch into Excadrill. Hey, Bugcatcher Jay, how's it going? Does Electric know Levitate yet? Does, okay. Oh yeah, sorry I started late, by the way. I just was not feeling well earlier, so I took a little rest. And now I feel better, so we're here. I don't know how late I'll be going. I might go a little bit past my scheduled end of 11 o'clock. I thought there was a chance it could have like plus or minus. Good flinch. Always been Levitate. More you know. This guy's just like me. Impressive physique. Oh yes. Ball back here. I've never had problems with the AI in the multi-battles for the Battle Subway. I will agree with whatever research you have given me. Walking Bulbapedia? That's what they call me. That's a joke. You guys know I'm not a walking Bulbapedia. Interesting. That's very interesting. But yeah, specifically with multi-battles, I've never had problems. I've never had problems with that. Okay, give me a test for Shulk here. See if he can take on a equally leveled, weak to him. Okay, yeah, one shot, easy. Caps is a walking Zelda wiki. Colors, you give me way too much credit for the lack of Zelda knowledge that I have. I know relatively something about every Zelda game, but as soon as I get into Twilight Princess on my personal channel, which is coming very soon, I'm thinking of starting that series tomorrow. Actually, we'll see how I feel, but maybe potentially, you'll see just how little I know about Zelda. Old Zelda, specifically. Downfall usage of Thunderous? Well, yeah, it's because Landorus came about. I don't know, man. Look, okay, I genuinely do not know Gen 5 meta. I just know that Landorus existed and then took over every competitive every competitive team ever. And the rest is history. Ooh. I'm not surprised. I mean, like, ground type plus, you know, hello. Thank you. That. Gen 6 brought us chalk. Is this, I remember Gen 6 really loved Hone Edge. And the Hone Edge line, Aegislash. There's an item up there. Maybe I should go there. Strength. Do I have strength? Please, man. Please let me have strength. Cresselia, Heatran, Mungus, Landorus, Therian, Mega Kangaskhan. Oh. I see. I don't have strength. Dang it. Alright. Which one of you buggers can learn strength? Only Strawberry. God. Look, okay, I did not start watching competitive Pokemon until Gen 8. And even then, to say that I watched competitive Pokemon is... I turned it on when I saw it on, and I used it as the background noise for college homework. That was the... I'm not a huge competitive fan, guys. I'm really not. Like, I'll watch it if it's on, but I don't understand it a lot of the time. And whenever people talk to me about it, I'm just like, cool, man. Nice strategy, I guess. Like, I'm just not into competitive. That's not why I play Pokemon. Not why I play Pokemon. But more power to you if that's why you play Pokemon. Surely Aeron can learn strength. I mean, this is true for a lot of Bulbastaffers. I genuinely do think that that Mochi and Wyndon are the two Bulbastaffers that care about competitive the most. And then there are other people, like, I know a lot of the Pediastaffers do some of them do care about competitive strategies and whatnot. A lot of our former staffers are competitive scenes as well. Oh, like people who watch competitive and participate in competitive. Angie, I'm not nerding out about Zelda on my Pokemon stream. I'm sorry. I'll do it tomorrow on my Zelda stream. But for lack of an answer, or at least to give an answer, no, they're different. They're different, but all carry like kind of a manifestation of kind of the primordial Ganon within him, who is Demise. Play Skyward Sword, you'll learn more about that. Oh, yeah, no, actually, Clefairy has it right. Faces of Evil and Wand of Gamelon Ganon, definitely the same as Ocarina of Time Ganon. Definitely the same. There are different versions of Ganon that are the same across multiple games. For example, I believe that Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker have the same Ganondorf, technically speaking. Because he's like sealed and then he comes back and there's no hero to save him, and that's the whole like downfall timeline thing. I think so, right? Like, isn't that the implication? Also, hi Snowy. Are Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker Ganondorf the same? Yes, okay, yeah, and also Twilight Princess as well has the same one as well. But Twilight Princess Ganondorf is the same one as Ocarina of Time Ganondorf, but in the good ending, if I remember correctly. They're all the same. Yep. Jay has it right. Also, yes, Zelda is a Pokemon. Zorua evolves into Zelda if it's female. Little known fact. Did they ever say where Zelda 1 and 2's Ganon come from? It's like Zelda 1 and 2 Ganon is like, I think it's like because he's not Ganondorf, you know, he's Big Pig. I don't know. Dude, like, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know Zelda like colors. I don't know Zelda like you think I know Zelda. I don't. I just don't. I wish I did, but I don't. True. If Zelda is the guy with the sword, then why does female Zora evolve into? True. This is what big Nintendo doesn't want you to know about. Tatsumi, I have a feeling that they know and they're just being sarcastic, which I welcome. And my response was also being sarcastic, in case it wasn't clear. Oh, Hydro Pump. That's scary as all hell. I want to know. Oh, God. Okay. True, exactly. You play as Metroid at Metroid. Clefairy gets it. I want to know where Zelda 1 and 2 Ganon come from. It's a cast form. Why so scared? Hydro Pump's scary, dude. Hydro Pump big damage. Where do Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 Ganon come from? Ah, yes. Let us go to Where is Zelda Wiki? Our former Iwa associate Zelda Wiki. Did they rejoin Niwa? I can't remember. They did. They did, because they branched off of the fandom one. Okay, let's look for Ganon. Let's go to Ganon. Ganon returns to life somehow. TM is what it is. Oh, and Zelda 2 does not have Ganon. That's right. He only appears if Link dies. Appears on the game end screen. Ugh. Black and White 2 music, my beloved. So calm, so serene. Basculin, Staryu, Alomomola. Okay. Let's heal up. I have 2 rare candies. Zelda Garden. Exactly. I know interesting facts about the Zelda games. I mean, like... Okay, let me just put it this way. After going to Zeldathon, I don't think I'm a Zelda nerd. Like, I like... Well, okay. I don't think I'm a Zelda geek. How about that? I'm a Zelda nerd in the sense that I love Zelda. I love the series. I love the gameplay. I love the lore. I love the setting. But in terms of, like, a Zeldapedia in my head, that... It's not the case. Quick spark to win, by the way. Time for Alomomola. Big Love Disc. I always went to Zelda Dungeon. I know Bulba Garden is big fans of Zelda Dungeon. We have a lot of crossover with them on the forum side of things, and I also like Zelda Universe a lot. The people who work there are really cool. Soak. Uh-oh. I am now under the water. I am water type. Hey Chico. Yeah, there are multiple Zelda wikis. Yeah, the one that you want is Zelda Wiki dot something. Zelda Wiki.wiki. That's the one you want. This is the one. That's the Niwa affiliate. The one that I am legally required to provide you with as a member of bulbagarden.net staff. But you can't go wrong with Zelda Universe or Zelda Dawn, in my opinion. No advertising. Oh my god. I'm being attacked by my own chat. Look, man. I will always advertise my friends. Do you go for Bubble Beam or Brine? Honestly, like, Bubble Beam for the speed drop. Oh. We tease because we're friends. If we are, I mean, like, I adore my chat immensely. I don't know if I can really call anybody my friends, though, aside from the people that I associate it with outside of stream. Oh, hey, there's the grotto. I knew there was a grotto here. All right, let's see if we can get something today. I think we've only got one hidden grotto Pokemon so far, and it was... Nope. Just a repel. Here's the thing about Brine versus Bubble Beam, though. Like, I see what you guys are saying. Like, technically speaking, it would be more consistent to go with the consistent side effects. And I don't disagree, but the one. Ooh, that's really nice to have. I might equip that immediately. Oh, okay, never mind. It wasn't what I thought it was. The reason is because, think of it this way, right? If I, like, in Nuzlocke, you want to one-shot or two-shot your Pokemon, right? You want to ideally one-shot or two-shot the opponent. So, if I use a Water-type move, if Frillish uses a Water-type move, and it gets it down to, like, more than half, I can use the same move that I used the first time and guarantee the kill anyway, because it will be more than half damage. If I am slower, which Jellicent is slower, and I proc the speed drop on Bubble Beam, then I can potentially kill the opponent by only getting hit once versus twice. If I were to use Brine, I would be guaranteeing that I get hit twice, because like I said, Jellicent is slow. It is not going to outspeed many Pokemon. So even though Bubble Beam's side effect isn't as consistent, it is more helpful in moments where we might need it. And the power is the same, the accuracy is the same, so you're really only choosing on the side effect. And that's why we're going with Bubble Beam. Oh boy, this trainer looks like it sucks. This is not going to be a fun battle. Freaking Dragonite, dude. Oh my god, it's a rotation battle. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, that's Zoroark, that's Zoroark, that's Zoroark. Not... our, Frillish. Okay, do we think this thing has Volt Absorb? Probably does, doesn't it? We're gonna Flame Charge. Yeah, let's go! Motor Drive, baby! So he's probably gonna switch to, Nose Pass is my guess. So let's bring out OSHA Violation, and we can get maybe a Shadow Ball off. Yeah, okay. So he sees the Motor Drive, he's not going to attack with his electric types, as long as I've got that guy out there. Sandstorm is weird. That is actually really weird for this team in particular. We're going to go with Shadow Ball again. I feel relatively comfortable with OSHA against these three. Okay, Jolteon is going to outspeed for sure. We could switch over to Shulk again, and we could Flame Charge. Or we could, yeah, let's Flame Charge. Agility. Okay. Well, we're +3, and you're +1, so we're still gonna outspeed you, dude. Yeah, that Sandstorm really baffles me. I don't understand why they would do that. Okay, that's fine. We can one-shot this, or two-shot with Flame Charge. Gastro Acid. Okay. Yep. Makes sense. We click Flame Charge and we win, though. Unnecessarily scary fight. Like, rotation battles are terrifying to me, but, I mean, like, when we got good Pokemon, they're not too scary. I definitely think that rotation battles are less scary than triple battles, because you can control kind of who comes in, and you get free switches, like, as part of your turn, which is really nice to have. But with triples, it can get dangerous, because you can have, like, you know, people using, like, wide moves, like Rock Slide or Earthquake. You have to be careful of where your Pokemon are. Dragonite, dude. Only. If only. I would have burnt my Master Ball on the Dragonite, TBH. There's supposed to be an Ace Trainer around here somewhere. Is she over here? Oops. Actually, we do want to heal. Quick. I need to get more Super Potions. Because using Hypers is a waste. Actually, we don't need to heal. We're fine. Okay, Lopunny and Lampent here. Or we get an encounter. With something. Drifblim. Love this little guy. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. I appreciate you guys for showing up. I do. Like I said earlier, it was kind of a rough day, so I'm glad that I'm happy to be here and entertain for you all. If you can call what I'm doing entertaining. Alright, let's Volt Switch out into Excadrill. Oh, actually, this thing knows Jump Kick, doesn't it? I appreciate it, Angie. I'm feeling okay. It's just I got hit with waves, you know? Yeah, this thing knows Jump Kick, so maybe we go into Osha instead. We can burn it. I don't think it knows anything that Osha can hit Osha. So we're gonna stall a little bit. We'll burn. Ooh, you're baton passing. Ooh, okay. So plus speed Lampet now. Means we need to switch. We're gonna switch to Zoroark. Alright, the Skies wears off, that's fine. Light Slash. Should be able to kill this thing, yep. Yo, I'd just be happy to get any Mon from the grottos at this point. Like, I think the only one I've gotten is Shinchino. Right, now we can burn, right? Yeah, exactly. It's a static encounter. So it's like, it doesn't even count. Look at us quick clawing. Like it matters. And now we play the Saw game, chat. We're just sitting here, spamming Haze as it slowly burns to death. It's kind of brutal, actually. I feel kind of bad. Poor rabbit, dude. Hey KR, how's it going? I hope you are nice and cozy. It's winter where you are, isn't it? We're sitting here watching a rabbit burn to death. It's pretty sad. Do you have hot chocolate? I imagine hot cocoa in Brazil is like heavenly. Oh, you know what? I've been like less like averse to stall tactics in Nuzlocks. One thing that has taught me that that's okay to do, and not make me scum of the does not make me scum of the earth, is so I'm currently doing in my free time what's called an archipelago. And archipelago is basically a item randomizer that connects across various games. So, for example, I am playing Pokemon Emerald, and I am connected to people playing Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, or Metroid, Super Metroid, or I don't know. I don't know. Just games like that, TM. And I really do not want to encounter that triple battle coming. If I can cut to avoid it, I will. I think that's actually the safest bet. We're gonna do that. But anyway, yeah, like I'm doing this archipelago thing, right? And in the archipelago, I've randomized not only the items, right? Because some of the items, like all the items I get are basically other people's things that I then send to their games. So we're kind of gated on progression based on, you know, who gets what item, like where do you go, right? So for example, right, I haven't found Steven's letter, but I have been able to traverse the world because somebody got me the Rock Smash TM and the badge that lets me use Rock Smash in the wild. So I can then kind of go through the world through the Rusturf tunnel. I can use that to open up pretty much half of the world. And the other half opens up with Surf, right? Which I'm still waiting on. But anyway, in that game, I've also, in addition to randomizing the items, I personally have chosen to randomize the Pokemon that appear on routes. I did not randomize trainer encounters because I wanted those to be kind of like the same, at least for this first time. And what I'll do is I actually do want Mint 4, realizing. What I'll do is, like, for the next time is I'll randomize it. But what I wanted was, I wanted to be able to kind of team build with using different Pokemon than I would normally use in Emerald. And on my first route, I encountered a Shedinja. And oh boy, Shedinja's stall tactics with speed up got me through most of the early game in that archipelago. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. So, like, I know I don't have speed up here, but hey, if a Pokemon, if I can stall in any sort of way, right? Like, that's good for me, you know? It helps me out. It's a guaranteed win, you know? Like, so, like, that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing, like, going forward with OSHA violation, is just kind of letting him stall. He can burn if he can't hit anything and they can't hit him, right? Like, he can burn and spam haze and guaranteed win. No need to put anybody else in danger, right? I wish Route 4 of White 2 was the Route 4 of Black and White 1, and the Route 4 of Black 2 was the Route 4 for Black and White 2. What? You said that you wish the Route 4 for Black and White 2 was the Route 4 for Black and White 2. I see what you mean. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, that would have been cool. But you know, is okay. I love story, dude. We're about to find out about the primordial mon. The primordial guy. Yeah, NG, this is where I was with Block. We got a little bit farther. I believe, did we beat? No, we beat Marlin. Have you heard of the giant chasm? I have. There have been brief temperature readings of negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Dude, I bet our friends across the pond in England would love for some negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit over there. I also think it's rather funny that they use Fahrenheit instead of Celsius in this game. I just think that's funny. That is very cold. It's like negative 10, 15 Celsius? Celsius Fahrenheit. That's like actually negative a lot. Negative 50 degrees Celsius. 30 degrees Celsius is too hot. That's like 75 degrees Fahrenheit, I think. 76. $86, excuse me. I moved the giant chasm. Okay, you know what I didn't realize is that I like typical American, right? Was like, oh, 86 degrees, like yeah, that's hot, but I've been through hotter. Like I've had summers where the average was 96 degrees and that was hot, you know? But like seeing that you guys are like, it's illegal to like apparently I don't know, maybe this is not true, but like apparently it's illegal to like open your window more than a crack in the summer. That's insane. What the hell? Like, is that true? Yeah, exactly. The original dragon, no, it's split into two. The original dragon was Kyurem plus black and white, right? And then I guess Kyurem is the third, right? So yeah, it would split into three. And Kyurem was just the husk. Yeah. Until some kid catches Kyurem and temps go back to normal. Maybe the solution to climate change is children. Well, like, what I specifically saw was, like, it prevents, like, the windows are physically prevented through, like, latches to open more than, like, 6 inches. That's what I've seen. I don't know if that's true at all. Ready, chat? Are you ready for story time? Sit back, relax. We're gonna listen to a story. You ready? A long time ago, the giant chasm was created when a big meteorite fell from the sky. A really scary Pokemon was hidden inside that meteorite. When darkness falls over the land, this Pokemon appears. A frigid wind follows it. It freezes everything around and eats people and Pokemon. That's why everyone was afraid. The Pokemon ate people? Yeah, and it was awesome. So our ancestors surrounded the town with walls to prevent the Pokemon from getting inside the town. Also, a rule was made forbidding anyone to go outside after dark. And that's the end of the old tale. I hope you enjoyed story time, chat. That was beautiful. I love how she's like, ah, yes, an old wives' tale. Let me add this to my research. Most of the latches but home windows can... Okay, fair enough. I think it's like mostly like people overseas, like in like Airbnbs and stuff. Let's get more story time. You ready? Oh, Caps. I even told you a little bit about it in Lentimus Town. Reshiram is a legendary dragon-type Pokemon that lends its power to the person it recognizes as a hero who seeks truth. It has a white body and it can send forth ferocious flames. Beautiful. That is a very dumbed-down explanation of the entirety of the plot of Black and White 1. Ah, yes, I love carbon dating. The name Lacanosa could be derived from Lacanosis clouds, which are clouds that resemble a net or a fence. Kind of cool. Yeah, we're gonna go see Drayden. We're gonna go see Drayden. We have a couple of items we need to grab though. Got the metronome here. Full heal we can get in a berry. And then we have a fight that we need to do. With Hugh. Archaic, as it were. Real talk though, if you're overseas, I hope you're staying cool. I hope you're staying cool. I know that we make fun of you over there, but I know it's genuinely serious. I don't want any of those. Get some super potions. And I guess Ultra Balls? Do we have any Ultra Balls? I can't sell big nuggets to the gang. Oh well. You can also sell our 6 revives that we have. Alright, let's go get our items. The metronome is the one I really want. You know, I'm silly. We really could have gone and gotten some lemonades instead of super potions. Ooh, a metronome. I think it's really funny that Pokemon decided aliens was the route they were gonna go for Gen 7. What goes well with Hawaii region? Aliens! Oh wait, the businessman was in. Okay. Oops, forgot that. Gotta go get our berry. He does not seem to need this berry. His wife hates strawberries. Wait, I want to talk to her. Aw, she wants to go out on trips with you, but you don't take her on trips because you're a businessman. Bum 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 bum. Alright, chat, are we ready to fight? No, we're not. We need Man of War. Thinking a little bit about we need a Moongus. Thinking a little bit about down the line, obviously we can't get Cobalion, whatever. Cobalion. We can't get Cobalion at this point. But we could get Verizon Wireless if we wanted. Or we could get Terrakion. I think if I wanted one of the two, it'd probably be Terrakion, because Verizon Wireless has 4 times weakness to flying, and I don't like that. I don't like having Pokemon with 4 times weakness to anything, frankly. Hello, Hugh. It's Team Plasma. Yes. We need to defeat them. The Team Plasma's Zinzolin. And this random grunt. Bro really wants to learn about evolution. He's an anthropologist. Shut your mouth. Q is so upfront. He's so direct and to the point. Okay, let's spark the Golbat, and hopefully you can revenge the Cryogonal. I don't know what move Samurai has. I sure hope it doesn't have anything that can damage me. It doesn't. I just checked. Actually, Hugh's Pokemon in general don't have anything that can damage me, which is good. Very good. Encore. Ooh, that's a good shout. Garbodor. Let's Flame Charge Cryogonal. We are like slightly behind the level cap with our leads, unfortunately, right now. There will definitely be grinding that needs to be done. I don't like that. Fine, whatever. Sneasel. And a +1 Shulk outspeed this Sneasel? I think yes, but it can't... What it can't do is withstand 2 hits from here, I think. The Body Slam did 37. Sneasel will do probably Punishment or Slash, maybe. I think we can go for it and see what happens. Okay, it's going Snatch. It's gonna steal our Magnet if we don't kill it outright. We didn't. +2 speed should be enough, though. Ooh, or you can go for Revenge. Nice job, Hugh. Good move, Archaic. Alright, if I wanted to, I can Volt Switch out here, which I will do. We will Volt Switch over to Excadrill. And we don't care about killing Hugh's Pokemon anymore, so we can Earthquake our way out. Man, what a terrible Pokemon, Garbodor. I love the vibes. Like, I love that it's just a giant heap of trash. But I think that as a utility-wise, Garbodor is so bad. I genuinely think Weak Armor is really bad, a really bad ability. Sacrificing defense for speed would be good if the Pokemon wasn't supposed to be tanky. Not that Garbodor specifically is supposed to be tanky, but it doesn't help. Oh man. We can get some really cool encounters here, by the way, coming up. This is Route 12, coming up with Route 12 encounter. And I think we go for the rustling grass here. Actually, no, we don't go for the rustling grass. Excuse me. We are going to go for the regular grass. We could go for the dark grass if we wanted. We're going to put OSHA in the front. I still don't have any quick balls, which is really frustrating. Wait, what am I doing? Hold on. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why did I come in here, chat? I genuinely cannot remember. It's fine. We don't need to go in. I think I thought that something was in the box. Doesn't matter. We're good. We are good. All right, let's keep going. So, potential encounters here. We have Roselia, Tranquil, Combi, Heracross in Block 2. Pinsir or Sawaddle. We can also get in Rustling Grass, Dunsparce, Emolga, Roserade, or Leavanny. We can't get Combi because Dupes Claws with Vespiquen. And we can't get Heracross, unfortunately, because it's Black 2 only. But we can get Pinsir at 15%. That is going to be the encounter I go for. Oh, and Tranquil. Tranquil. We can't get Tranquil because of Unfezant. So, really, it's Roselia, Pinsir, or Sawaddle. The Sawaddle encounter would be so bad to get right now. At this point in the game, I feel like Leavanny not going to be useful. Like we've already kind of played around with that in the last game, right? Where I had a Leavanny in the box and I decided not to use it. And the same is going to be true here. At least that bloody bee. So sorry, man. Let's do dark grass. We'll put Osho in the front if I haven't already done it. We did. I did. I'm smart. I promise. Leavanny's good, don't get me wrong. The Roselia encounter, kind of mid. But Leavanny is good, don't get me wrong. High attack, high speed, cool critical hit moves. It can learn X-Scissor, it can learn Leaf Blade. Not my thing. It's the 4 times weak to both fire and flying in a Nuzlocke is pretty bad. That's like a good sizable amount of Pokemon can one-shot Leavanny. We're gonna just toss a ball until it starts taking some damage. I see like lightning outside my house. I hope the stream doesn't go down. Oh, really? Okay, the burn is outdoing the ingrain. So great ball. It'll never get caught in a Pokeball. Okay. Yeah, chat, start thinking of nicknames for Roselia, by the way. Ooh, very nice. Got it a little earlier than expected. So, if you're new here, I allow my chat to nickname Pokemon for me. You can pick any nickname you want for this Roselia, as long as it is stream appropriate. You can also choose to redeem channel point rewards to prioritize your selections. So I'll give you a couple of seconds to do so. Any nicknames? Megamind meme. Any nicknames? Anybody in chat wants to nickname the Pokemon, you can do it right now. For the low price of 0 channel points. First nickname that gets put in... Consuelo. I love it. Do it. Consuelo. Very, very regal sounding. Don't know what that means. I'll look it up. Comfort. Spanish. Alright, that's our encounter for this route. Not a good one. Really wish we had gotten the pincer. But beggars can't be choosers. Let me log it here. Route 12. Roselia. The name of the rose and the little prince. Oh. I have not read that book in a very long time. Only 3 trainers on this route? Two of them use fighting types. Dude, there's items everywhere. God. My dowsing machine be going crazy. We are just gonna quickly kill these guys, by the way. Just get some XP, why not? The Little Prince was one of those books that they always had us read in, like middle school. I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't mind it. Oh! Oh, crap! Oh, dude. Yeah, that was rather stupid. See, if that was a Leavanny, our Zoroark would be dead. Yes, yes it is, Jay. It's the one where he, like, lives on a moon. Like, he's Prince of a Moon or something. I don't know, man. It's like classic French literature. Yeah. Le Petit Prince. Yeah, exactly. The rare candy. I'm really racking up the rare candies here. That guy is scary because he has a hair cross. This woman, not as scary because she doesn't have a hair cross. You see, I was going to Volt Switch into OSHA Violation 2, but he's already here. Rock Slide, huh? That was a crit. That was what on crit? 38, so 19 damage. We'll be okay. We might have to switch out for the Mienfoo that's coming out next. We should be okay, though. Oh, he's +1 now. Oh, so close. Burn took him out. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, Mienfoo here. We're gonna have to switch for sure. We have to switch into Baggins. Like, we don't have anything else that's decent against this typing. Oh, U-turn, no! Okay, well, whatever. We can Giga Drain. We'll be fine. We can at least withstand one more jump kick. Yeah, look at that. Big root. Coming in handy. Go, go, go. We really need to train Baggins up. I think it would have been nice to have a brief training session, like, prior to this stream. I'm glad I haven't been training during the stream, though. We've been getting by. But, I mean, like, also at the same time, it's like, I find training montages boring. Chat finds training montages boring. I'd rather keep the fights a little exciting, even if it means that we have to take a little bit more risk. While we level up some of these guys here. Speaking of which, how close is Manowar to evolving? I believe Jellicent is 40, is it not? Yeah. Okay, so we could burn our rare candies on it. If we wanted to. I think he's getting a decent amount of experience from battles, though. So we'll hold off at least for one more level. Find ourselves really needing a Jellicent. Do it. Pull. Take this guy on now. Surprised that he didn't... The counter didn't trigger there. This guy is terrifying. Probably has guts, so I can't burn it. The only thing we can do is Shadow Ball. At least it's the AI is stupid. Alright, we should be able to kill it with one more Shadow Ball. AI is once again very dumb. Don't know their type advantages, man. Ah, so close. That's a good point, Jay. I did not think about that, but apparently it was not a big deal at all. I should not have been worried. Yeah. Alright, I think this is Namugas, but we're gonna find out. Oh, it's PB up. Got mostly everything. Ooh, rustling grass. Take a look at that. See if we get Audino or something cooler. Unpheasant. We'll run from this. No reason to fight it. Couldn't get away? What do you mean? Get out of there. Oh my god. Please, bro. Please, bro. Alright, now we gotta tank it somehow. Alright, I guess we'll just kill it. Fine, whatever. Like I said, more experience for us. Oh, you're gonna detect now. Okay. Yeah, man. Protect yourself from a turn. There we go. Yippee. We beat an unpheasant. That was really annoying for some reason. Alright, let's get Shulk here and heal up real quick. I don't mind being a little more cautious for now. It's so fun to battle against Cleo. Dude, check it out. A pair of Consuelo. Uh-oh. Oh, God. That's damage, man. That's damage! That's damage! No! What? Oh my god. Ah, that sucks. That one's really rough. That one's really, really rough. Oh my god, dude. I don't know what to do against these things. Shulk, no! It's just like when he gets shot in Xenoblade. Spoiler alert. Because it's best experienced without spoilers. God, dude. What do we do, chat? What do we do? Rain dance. Bring in someone else? But who? Who do we bring in? I kind of want to bring in... thinking Scorpy, maybe. Thinking less about utility, but... I mean, we need something... What we need, really, is something to deal with fighting types. So maybe we bring Unpheasant back. Or we could bring Lampent. I don't really want to bring Lampent yet. Oh no, man. And that death sucked. If only I'd volt switched. I didn't expect them to duo pedal dance. Yeah, we'll give up on rain dance. I don't really think the team comp is structured for a rain team, so fine. Oh, man. Why, dude? Shulk. Shulk was my guy. He was my leadoff man. My leadoff hitter. My #1 batter. Oh, God, dude. It's like, that's the thing about these deaths that sting, is like, it felt so avoidable, but like, you don't expect that to kill. Like, sure, it's got low health, whatever, but, or low defenses, whatever, but still, I mean, okay. We got Maractus we could bring in, so hold on. Let me like vigil for Shulk here. And Shulk, you basically soloed Elisa. Kind of. Not really in this one. You soloed her in the other game. But you kind of soloed her in this one too. Man. Yeah, 07's in chat, please. For Shulk. God. Okay, here are our options, okay? What do we think that Shulk was best at? I think Shulk had a couple of things that he was really good at. He had electric type moves. He had coverage with fire and dark type moves. He had Volt Switch for easy switch outs. I think that there's no one Pokemon I have that will be able to take care of all of those. I need to check if Clink can learn Volt Switch. Because if Clink can learn Volt Switch, that actually might be an upgrade. I think Clink can as well. Clink Gen 5 learn set. Yeah, Clink and Clank can learn Volt Switch. In Gen 5, yeah. So Clink is an option, but that makes the team a little bit more similar to our previous team, which feels a little scummy. That's the same thing with the Mienfoo. That's kind of why I'm leaning against Mienfoo here. Do we have the U-turn team? We do not have the U-turn TM, which means that Volt Switch is still our only switch out move. U-turn. Black. On Route 13. Wait, we just passed Route 13. Oh, that's black. No, sorry, that's black and white. We can get it in the battle subway. For 12 BP. Or the Pwit. Oh man, is grinding the battle subway cheating? Like, what do we think, chat? Because, like, it could be worth it to get TMs. Okay, we're getting off topic here. So, is there a rule specifically against it? No. But the question is, if a Pokemon dies in the battle subway, is it considered dead in the Nuzlocke? That's the question. You know what I mean? No, since the AI is a cheating jerk. Well, if the AI is a cheating jerk, then I guess it's benefiting me regardless, though, because it's like if the AI kills me, like it's a loophole. It's a loophole. I don't know, man. If there was like a battle factory like thing here where you could use only rentals, I would do it. I don't know. In the meantime, we do still need a replacement for Shulk. So Shulk was really good against with the electric type moves, which are strong against flying types and strong against water types. So in that respect, we could go with Maractus, who's strong against water types, and then we have Excadrill to cover fighting or flying types with Rock Slide. If we want an electric type attacker or a switcher, we could bring in Clink. We could also bring in Scorpy and give it U-turn. We could also bring in Mienfoo and give it U-turn, because I believe Mienfoo can also learn U-turn. Checking that. It can learn U-turn. However, our party has a distinct problem with fighting types. One that OSHA violation can only handle so well. What if there was an option that allows us to take care of our weakness to fighting types and gives us a switch move with your U-turn? Do you see where I'm going with this? I think it might be time for the bug. Like, not right now, but like thinking like of team composition here, Vespiquen fits the bill the best out of what we have. It's got flying type moves. It's got stab with both bug and flying. It can learn U-turn. It can switch out. It's got a rather unique moveset. It's not very strong, but it would fit the bill very well. I think for the moment, though, we're going to go with Unfezant. Vespiquen's a tank, not an attacker. This is true. This is true. I do think that Clink is the obvious option here, but the problem with Clink is that it's already low. And we've already been training up Sam Litwicky, and we're already training up Mana War. We're starting to get a lot of Pokemon that aren't fully leveled. And at the very least, Unfezant has shown time and time again that it's able to take things that you might not think it can take. It's fast, it hits hard, and it's closer to the current level. And we can do a little bit of a training montage here to train it up maybe to level 40. Thinking we can get Mana War, Unfezant, and Lampent to 40 before we move on. I know I said I didn't want to, but I think it's necessary at this point. I have to update the death count. God, man. I'm forever in pain. As soon as I think things are going well, they start not going well. You're jinxing things? I don't know, man. I don't believe in that. It's skill. It's skill. It's lack of skill. That's what it is. Dude, really? Come on. Get out! Fine. Fine. Whatever. Whatever. I didn't even switch in my bird yet. I do think that we still have answers. Losing Shulk sucks, but I do think that we're still fine for now. We do need to level up a little bit though. We're starting to get a little too far behind for my liking. But I mean, like, I think what I'll do is I will I'll post in the forums and just see what the people on the forums think about that, as well as I'll put it out on like Twitter and Blue Sky and see what people think and kind of give our reasoning for it, right? Which is currently like, it's meant for post game, it's competitive focused. The thing is though, like, I do think that the Battle Subway in particular is adjusted a little bit to be easier for the player in Black and White and Black White 2 specifically. The Pokemon World Tournament I don't know too much about, but I've never had trouble with the Battle Subway, even with the Subway Masters, like fighting them in the Battle Subway casually. Like, they have never been as anywhere close to as hard as the Frontier breaks, in my opinion. So it's like, is it really meant for competitive? Is it really meant for post-game? If you can access it now, is it really meant for post-game? Much to think about. I don't know. My argument is, I think definitely, since they're available to me, I can use them, and it can be a sort of risk-reward situation. Like, I definitely see the argument for, and agree with the argument of, you can use them, but if your Pokemon die while you're in them, they are gone forever. Just like regular Nuzlocke rules. Like, I personally agree with that argument. What I'm not sure of is if that's a majority opinion. And I, as the player, don't necessarily want to give myself an unfair advantage if it's going to be viewed as unfair by the community. So, there you go. That's my thoughts on it. Chat seems to think that we're allowed. I will note that in my post. I do think I am going to end at 11. I'm not going to go much longer. My brain is itching to play Persona, and I just could use some time, man. What I might do is I might stream on Tuesday if we're going to be doing a little bit of training. So at the very least, you know, we can do a little bit of training, evolve some of our guys, level up. I'll speak of the devil, right? Which Persona? Persona 3 Reload. Yeah, I'm like 2/3 of the way through the game right now. I want to say. I have no opinions on them replacing the VAs because I never played the original. And I have no nostalgia to the original. No nostalgia to the original. That being said, I do think that the voices in P3 are good. I'm not a huge fan of I'm a big fan of the new Junpei voice actor. I think he does Junpei really well. Aegis, kind of hit or miss because I think Aegis is like pretty, like easy to voice. Oh, there's rustling back here. Like, I hear it, I just don't see it. Like, Aegis is just a robot voice. You don't really need much to match her voice. Just sound a little robotic, a little off. You know? But I do think that Junpei's voice delivery is really good. I'm not a huge fan of Yukari, actually. And I do like Mitsuru, but I know that Mitsuru's original voice actress was the same one who voiced Edelgard. And I really like Edelgard's voice, and I think I can see how Edelgard, like hearing Mitsuru talk, I'm like, ah, yes, she sounds like Edelgard to me. Did I just lie to you guys? I can't remember. I'm not totally sure. Is her new one Edelgard's voice actress? Because I genuinely don't know. Right, okay. Yeah, no, I was right. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, she's Dorothea's voice. I mean, like, it's a different kind of delivery, but I think it still works. Akihiko I don't mind too much. Again, I don't really know what the original sounded like. He's fine. I will tell you straight up that I hate whatever they did with Koromaru. Like, Koromaru sounds disgusting to me. Does not sound like a dog at all. He sounds like a whiny brat. Yeah, I did play Three Houses. Oh, interesting. I can see that working for Akihiko. I can see it. You with the Roselias. Class is my favorite. I'm always partial to the mage and archer classes in Fire Emblem games. I'm not a huge fan of how they worked in Three Houses. Probably like Pegasus Knight. Classic Pegasus Knight. I think. Oh, which class of the Three Houses? I think in terms of route quality, I like Golden Deer the best. To be clear, I've never actually played through the entirety of Golden Deer, but I still stand by my opinion. The character-wise, I really like the cast in Black Eagles. I really like them a lot. But I think it's also a little bit of nostalgic attachment to them because they were my first class. What did you do? You gave me Regenerator. Ridiculous. So we are running out of time here, so I'm going to go ahead and outro out, but please do stick around. We are going to raid after this battle. There's people doing Safari Week stuff. We could go raid somebody doing that. I'll see who I got. Thank you guys for watching, as always. Appreciate it. I will be live on Tuesday. With more Caps Lock. I think we are going to do a little bit more grinding. Rather not, actually. Moves. We're good. We don't need Razorwind. Let's see who's live. Anyone I want to raid? Could do raid Tiffany. We haven't raided Tiffany in a while. Yeah, we'll do that. But yeah, I will be live on Tuesday. We're gonna do a little bonus stream, doing a little bit more grinding, leveling up our team members, evolving, that sort of thing. In the meantime, you will be able to catch me again live on Saturday with Mystery Dungeon. Angie, if you're listening, I'll talk to you offline. But yeah, you can also find me on my personal channel, the_caps_fan, where I play a lot of non-Pokemon stuff and sometimes some Pokemon stuff as well. So be sure to check that channel out if you're interested. Other Bulba Garden stuff coming up. It's me, Dawning, Emmy, and then me again. So that's what the. All right, y'all. Please join the raid if you can. Say hello from Bulba, and then you're free to go. Whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you as always. I will see you guys on Saturday morning. Take care.